All right. 328 laps later. You guys practice a lot. Not done yet. All right. Are we tearing up the track when we're done? I guess we're tearing up the track when we're done. You guys practice a lot. Not done yet. All right. Pick a pipe up and go. Are we tearing up the track when we're done? I guess we're tearing up the track when we're done. Pick a pipe up and go. Are we tearing up the track when we're done? I guess we're tearing. Did it clean the yellow stuff? I know it'll clean the white stuff. That's the easy stuff. All right. Do appreciate everybody coming out to Thunder RC this Sunday afternoon. Good crowd. Did it clean the yellow stuff? Bunch of TCs and VTA. The white stuff. That's the easy stuff. We race again next Sunday. Next Sunday we race again. There will be no practice this Wednesday. We race again next Sunday. Ooh, next Sunday we race again. There will be no practice this Wednesday. That's feedback. I had the live RC going in the background and it finally picked up. That was freaky. I heard myself. Hey, at least I know the audio is working on it. Might need to raise the volume a little bit over there. Trans Am on the track. I need my TC drivers out to Marshall, Jackie, Scott, Justin, and Eric. Jackie, you want to call the race, Scott? I'll marshal. Go. Professionally call it. I guess Scott's got his sweeper. Up. Mobley lost the body pin already. Which hole does it go in? If you've got to ask that question. David Jr., your TQ, 23.502. Steve Keithy, 23.505. Good tight battle up at the front. Your double clip is double clipper. Probably Myron's from a couple races back. All right, bring her up there, David, in the red and white. No. We're going racing. Wes bringing it home in third qualifier, and Jeff Mobley with his rookie stripe on the back. No, you're not a rookie next week. Well, no, yes, you still do. We're going to leave the rookie stripe on the back of Mobley's car for next weekend, too. Yes. What, did he have to go to the bathroom? We have enough marshals out here. All right, drivers. He pulled a Zach. As long as he doesn't throw up in there. All right, drivers. VTA A main on the tone, less than 5. And they're off. Ooh, Junior taking it out to the lead. Keithy trying to tighten up through the triangle. Through the box onto the straightaway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mobley in tow. Good, clean first lap, guys. But Wes starting to put pressure on Steve. Fighting for that second place. Mobley, go. Oh, they tangle. Wes around. Steve goes inside. Wes hits the outside sweeper wall. The battle, second and third through the diagonal. Wes in the silver and green. Steve in the yellow and blue. Mobley still in tow in fourth. But it is David Owens Jr. out to the lead and gone. 12.6 fast lap for Junior. He has got it already groove on and pulling.
7 minutes left.
Steve now trying to get back into a groove himself and pulls a little bit of distance on Wes. Wes down the straightaway, a little bit off the wall. Mobley in tow, trying to chase down Wes. The gap about 3 seconds between Mobley and West. West was 1.8 back. We'll see how far back he is now. 2.3. Oh no, Steve taps coming into the infield. I believe that's one of Steve's favorite corners over there, that end of pit lane there. Gonna let Wes close back in on him down the straightaway. Wes goes out a little wide past pit lane, but tightens it up at the Big Dipper and the triangle. Taps through the crosstown down the straightaway. Steve tries to pull out with the horsepower, but Wes having no part of it. The battle, second and third through the midfield. Steve tightens it back up, but goes a little wide before he goes onto the straightaway around the end of the box. Wes trying to close back in. 9/10 is the gap at the line. Wes with a nice line around the Big Dipper. Steve goes out a little bit wide before he goes into the crosstown. Gives Wes a chance to close in on him. Down the straightaway as your leader comes around and puts a lap on Mobley. Oh, Steve taps. Wes takes over that second spot. Mobley with a body tuck fixes it. Up at the second place now is Wes with Steve on his back bumper. Steve just a little bit faster than him with a 12.6 to a 12.8. Steve taps through the crosstown. It is an 8-minute race, so a lot of time left in this race. Up at the front though, it is Junior rolling away with this one. Steve only one close enough to him for lap with that 12.68 to Junior's 12.60.
5 minutes left.
But Steve's got to get his way around Wes as Wes goes through the crosstown, goes a little wide before the box. Mobley upside down. Oh, Wes taps. Steve around the battle. Second and third passed in through pit lane. Mobley gets back going again. Up at the second is Steve down the straightaway as he puts a little bit of distance on Wes now. First place down the straightaway, has run a pretty clean race all the way through so far. He is on a Sunday drive on Sunday. Wes taps coming out of the box. Trying to chase down Steve. Steve through the diagonal. Now stretching it out on Wes. Wes about 1.6 back at the line. Junior trying to yank away with this one. 8-second gap. But we are only halfway, drivers. Halfway.
4 minutes left.
So David, 8.7 seconds ahead. Wes, 1.4 behind Steve. Hasn't pulled out too far behind him, though. As Steve works his way down the straightaway. Wes down the straightaway. Steve through the diagonal. Coming up on Mobley now. Mobley gets out of the way. Third place. Oh, Steve trouble onto the straightaway. Wes on his back bumper now down the straightaway through the sweeper. Wes goes inside, takes position on Steve. Steve doing everything again to close back in on him. Through the crosstown, Steve taps. Wes pulling away. Looks like Steve might be down a little on power now. Not sure what's happening. As the leader comes up on Steve now. Steve gets out of the way. Wes now starting to yard out as Steve looks like he's slowing down. Might have got a rub or something. Something rubbing? So, no. Steve pulled off the track. Not sure what's wrong with it. As Wes holds on to that second spot and starts pulling away. Oh, the shock came off. Hard hit tears the shock off Steve's car. That's going to put Mobley up in the third now with his rookie stripes. As Junior now out and gone. I think he's got a lap on the field. Yes, he does, as he's put a lap on West now. But West in that second spot. And Mobley in third. As they're
2 minutes
about, Mobley about 3 laps behind, 2 laps behind West. And West a lap behind the leader. It has stretched out. Unless something catastrophe-wise happens to our leader, David Owens Jr., he should be able to wrap this thing up in the next minute 45 seconds. So with that 12.6 fast lap, Junior on a 37.804. His best run in the main has been a 36.808. So he should best his best run in a main event. It looks like Wes on a 36, his best run in the main has been a 33, so he would best his best run. Well, if he can keep the car together through the crosstown there.
1 minute left.
With a minute to go. Mobley's starting to close in on West, trying to get one of his laps back maybe. Oh, Mobley traction rolls. West taps coming onto the straightaway. Mobley's going to need some new tires for sure. He's running slicks on the front. He's worn them down that far. I think he's got hand-me-downs. And that's a perfect thing to start off with. Does affect your driving a little bit though. 20 seconds to go, and David Jr. pretty much got this thing wrapped up. As he works his way down the straightaway on his victory lap right now. As time will expire in now. Jeff Mobley, you're done.
Car 4 is done.
David Jr. taking the win. And Wes bringing it home in second. Good run, guys. Mobley with his rookie stripe in third, and Keithy minus the shock taking the long walk home in fourth. All right, C-main time. 12.6. It was good. 12.68. Almost, 12.7, but not bad. All right, drivers, take your cars back to the pits. Come back and marshal for race number 2. C-main time. TC. Woo. How'd you do that? Can someone help Justin out there? He's sort of stuck and he can't get out. Put him on the infield. Yes, never put him on the straightaway if you can avoid it. Oh! There were multiple car attacks when RC Cars attacked next at 11. Oh, Wes is already over there putting it on Facebook. He finished third. Just looking for one more marshal. Oh, you're in this. Never mind. I don't need any more. You got to run out and marshal your own car. All right, drivers, line them up. C-main time. Carl, your CQ. Bring her up there, Carl. Carl in that green and white. Find that checkerboard on the back straightaway wall. Followed by Keithy, and then Justin, and then Todd, bringing it home in fourth in the C-main, qualifying. All right, drivers, are you ready? All right, on the tone. Ooh. Oh, Keithy. Oh, Justin throws it inside. but he rolls it, and so does Steve. Todd up to second. Well, give a position, Todd. Or Justin, there you go. Todd up to second. Oh, Carl into the pit lane wall. Todd taps the Big Dipper. Nobody wants second place. Wow. It is Carl, Steve, Todd, and Justin. Todd's trying to figure out how the heck I got here. Up in the mix of things. Oh, and he traction rolls onto the straightaway and falls to fourth. Your leader taps it. So does second. Third makes it through the box. Todd is upside down.
5 minutes
Oh,
left.
Steve spins out past the triangle. Lets Justin up in the second to chase down Carl. Steve with the fastest. Oh, Carl's upside down. Falls to third now. Gets a little help from the marshal, but still falls to third. So up in the lead is Justin. Steve in second, but he takes a bite of the Big Dipper. Lets Carl close in on him. Carl, wow, Carl pows it through there. Body tuck. Where are you going? Pull the body, pull the body, pull the body. It's good. Roll with it. It's good. It untucked. Oh, Carl pulls it off. Justin in that lead now, followed by Steve and Todd.
Four minutes left.
All that in the first 2 minutes. Oh, Justin puts it up on two wheels in the box. As Carl tosses the body, says, I'll paint another one. Steve, fastest car on the track. Oh, watching the sweeper go low in the sweeper, low in the sweeper, low in the sweeper. Todd does the sit and spin. 360. Justin trying to pull away now. He's got about 3/4 of a lap. Nope, only half a lap. 6.2 seconds over Steve. Ooh, trouble for Justin. Coming into pit lane, gets a little sideways. Oh, but Steve puts it backwards into the sweeper wall.
3 minutes left.
Not sure what Carl did to my poor pipe there. But it is Justin out to the lead. 11 seconds over Steve now. Looking to lap the field for Justin. Todd is 11.2 seconds behind Steve. So still on the same lap with Steve, but about 2 corners in front of him. Track conditions have changed. Second place coming up on Todd. Todd gets out of the way. Good courteous driving. Appreciate it. Leader coming up behind Todd. Justin in kill mode now. Wants that lap on Steve. Pushes out a little wide past pit lane. Justin doing a methodical drive up behind Steve to chase him down the straightaway. He knows he's got enough time to do it. He just has to get to his back bumper. Go. Oh, Steve taps the pipe. Oh no, he's got issues. Pull it. Sensor wire. Motor moved. That looked like sensor wire. That was, I lost a wire.
1 minute left.
Check his wire, 3 wires on his motor. think he might have lost one. That's what it sounded like happened. Well, let's see if Todd's got enough time to get enough laps to jump into second. Yes, Todd moves into second now. He is about 2 laps down to Justin, though. With 35 seconds to go, drivers. Oh, trouble for Todd. Gets it cleaned out. Ten seconds to go. Yeah, it sounds censor. Time has expired. Justin taking the C main. Good job, Justin. And this will let Todd bring her home in second as he works his way down the straightaway. And that's a race. Good job, guys. You got to finish to win. All right, BQ time. Father, father, son, son. Yeah, Dad's out qualifying the sons today. Let's see if they can hold them off in the mains. TJ's looking for redemption. All right, drivers in the last race, back out to Marshall. Probably not a good spot to put your car, TJ, when you leave it alone there. Although that's your dad's car. Oh, it's his car. He decided to park on the track. All right, as soon as TJ gets checked in here, I've got Steve out here, Todd's out here, looking for Carl and Justin to Marshall. All right, line them up. You want to grab the middle there, Carl, if you would, please? Oh, can I find your glasses? Okay. All right, David Owens in the M&M's ride, followed by Tim Moore in the blue-green, then TJ in the silver-black, and Junior in the black 51. Bring her up there a little bit more, Junior, to that orange tape right there. Perfect. Nice. You got the sweeper, Carl? All right, drivers. Be main time, be smooth. On the tone, less than 5. Ooh, TJ already putting pressure on his dad. But his dad pulling the trigger, works his way through the crosstown. TJ gonna have to start worrying about Junior behind him. David out and gone. Yanking it away from this group. The battle for second and third down the straightaway. Tim makes a chicane out of the straightaway. TJ closes in on him. Or was that just Tim blocking on TJ? Tim, nice clean line, tight into the infield. TJ trying to chase him down. Tim stretches it out just a little bit. TJ taps, Junior taps. David up at the front. Oh, TJ pulls it off. Not sure what happened there.
5 minutes left.
Oh, he looks at the car in disgust as he is going to lose to his father. But up at the front in the M&M's ride, it is David Owens, 2.7 seconds ahead of Tim Moore right now. They are going lap for lap. Junior, 4.2 behind in third. Yes. David cranking off hard, 11 flats. Tim with an 11.2 fast lap. Got some speed out there. If he can put them together and close in on David here.
4 minutes left.
David goes 11.6, Tim 11.6, Junior with an 11.6. But David's got that 10.9 fast lap in his pocket. David actually pushing for a 33 lapper. Be the last run on this carpet on this layout. No, you can't use the pick. Ooh, Junior blocking a little bit on his dad there. Tim able to pull in about a tenth or two on that lap.
3 minutes left.
Oh, but David goes 11.1. Oh, wait, Tap's coming into pit lane though. .1 was the gap. David Jr. 9 seconds behind Tim. Tim losing a little bit there as it goes to 4.4. David back-to-back 11.1, starting to stretch it out on Tim. 5.3 is the gap. Tim working his way up behind Junior to put him a lap down.
2 minutes left.
David pulls out another 3/10 on that lap. Now 6 seconds is the gap as Junior gets out of Tim's way. Lets him chase his dad down. Oh, a little tap from Tim going out to the straightaway. Cost him a little bit there. 12.4. Needs to get back into a groove.
One minute left.
Junior gets out of the way of his dad as his dad laps him. .35 seconds to go. 8.8 is the gap. David on that 32.602. About 2 seconds behind that 33 lapper he was on earlier. Junior on a 36.09. That would not be his best run. But Tim on a 36.01 with 10 seconds to go. Tim, you're done. 31 6 flat, .9. Tim misses his 32 lapper by 9/10 of a second. Everybody's done. David takes the B main. 9/10. He was on a 32 early, but fell off with a couple 12-second laps there. That's all it takes. And TJ brings home in fourth.
All right, EA's on the point, followed by Justin, Robert, Scott, Jackie. All right, they're lined up. The marshals are in position. 6 minutes on the clock. Everybody ready? All right, here we go. less than 5. Oh. Durley goes inside, takes out Justin, waits for him. Lets Scott take over second. And Jackie take over third. Robert 4, Justin 5. Oh, Eric had it up on 2 wheels through the square. Number 2 is on his lid. That lets third and fourth go by. Jackie now running second. Justin up to third. Eric turned a 10-7 that lap. Jackie 11-1, Justin 11-1, Scott 11-1, Robert 11-1. Second, third, fourth in a train. Jackie lets Justin go, smart move. EA is already starting to sight the back of the field. Oh,
5 minutes
Justin
left.
nearly takes out Jackie. Dumb luck. So that moves Jackie back to second, Robert up to third, Justin drops to fifth. It's a 5-car trade train with EA at the back, getting ready to put the field down a lap. Oh, Jackie drops. Scott goes on his lid, rolls it over, drops to fifth. Oh, he was fifth. Sorry. Wow. So Eric has to work his way around, gets everybody but second place. Robert's got second now. Scott back to third, I think. Looks like, oh, Jackie has a body tuck. Clears it. Justin into the pipe, clears that. So let's see what we got here. Durla back to second, Scott third, Justin 4, Jackie 5.
Left.
Oh, Scott on his lid. There goes Justin flying by Scott for third place. Scott drops to 4, Jackie hot on his heels in the 5th spot. First place now hunting on second place to put him a lap down. Robert trails by 10 seconds, but EA's all over his rear bumper, getting ready to put him down a lap. Robert wisely lets him go. Running orders: EA, Robert, Justin, Scott, and Jackie. Justin 5 seconds behind Robert, Scott 2.9 behind Justin, Jackie within a second of Scott. Yeah, 4th and 5th going onto the backstretch. Scott now goes to 5th, Jackie takes over 4th. Justin running 3rd, coming onto the backstretch now. Robert all kinds of trouble turning into the
3
infield.
minutes left.
4 taps. It's going to give Justin just what he needed to reel him in. Yeah, Justin closes to within 2.7. He had that lead in 1 lap. Robert's found the groove again. He's back to an 11.0. And Justin a 10.9, 2.5 back. EA turns a pair of 10.6s. Run, Jackie, run. EA with a 10.6 again. Wow. 10.6, 10.7, 10.7, 10.7, 10.6. Wow. Justin now 2.3 back of Robert. Scott 3/10 behind Jackie. Tapping, that'll spread him out just a shade, just what Jackie needed. Little breathing room.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, now he's got lots of, see, that's what you get. What were you saying, Scott? No breathing room, huh? Oh, Justin piles in, turning into the infield. So he had it down to 2 second separation. This is really going to spread it out. Scott falls 3 seconds behind Jackie. Justin now 6.5 behind Scott, so they're all spread out now. Jackie 2.4 behind Justin. Scott drops to 5th. Let's see, 90 seconds to go. Leader turning onto the backstretch. He's on a 34.607 pace, turned at a 10.8 that lap, averaging 10.77, 10.58 fast lap, about a 10th behind his fastest during qualifying. He's on a 34.607. It's about a second behind his TQ time. Oh, Jackie taps on the rectangle. Can't make the chicane onto the straightaway.
1
I
minute
think
left.
that's going to give it back to Scott. Yes, it does. Let's see. Jackie 3.5 behind Scott. Justin 7 seconds behind Robert. Scott 6 seconds behind Justin. Justin still 7 back. So we got them all spread out. 4 to 7 second separation between cars. Closest two are, well, about, I think, yeah, they're closest to 5 seconds is the closest separation on the whole track. 15 seconds to go. Two seconds, 1 second. Cross the line and you're
Car
done.
2 is done.
Justin's done. Jackie's done. Robert's done. EA's
Car
done.
1
And
is
Scotty's done.
Car 4
EA
is done.
34,607.5. Robert 32,606. Justin 31,602. Scott 31,608. Jackie 30,603.